All right. Good evening, Zelda 1 Randomizer fans. We have another edition of the weekly race. This is Champion's Choice. Week 2, we have taken the Constellation flag and added hidden dungeon numbers. And we have featured tonight Magic Prince, Dr. J, PhD, Pedantic Potato, and Bogus Balls. With me in the commentator booth is Moonrisen Phoenix, and we got tracking tonight in those buttons, Mr. Gab and the Dead Boy Alex.
Good evening, Kairos, and good evening, everybody on Speed Gaming 3. And we're here for the weekly and hidden dungeon numbers. That's going to be all kinds of fun, isn't it?
Yep, it is going to be an adventure, and not the adventure link. That was some technical issues that got fixed right before this thing got kicked off, so you should see these racers going real soon. There's always a little bit of delay on the Twitch side, so we are going to go.
Interesting mention from chat. As for that challenge there, finish Z2R and then Z1R before everybody else finishes. To be fair, it could be possible in some circles, but I don't think that's the case tonight.
So tonight we got a First Quest Overworld, we got Shapes Dungeons, we got Heart Shuffle. It looks like we had just a little bit more delay, but it is the racers are off in the background. So where are we going to start tonight?
I'll say the desert, just to be fairly kind to our runners, but we'll see.
Almo. Almost ready? And there we go, starting off in the Lost Hills.
Early secret for our runners and a maximum secret of 40. We've got shuffled secrets today.
Well, yeah, it's a consternation base, so of course we do. It's not this night. This isn't the random percent tournament. 27 rupee bombs, a little bit expensive candle, but closest start. So Magic Friends gonna pick up some bombs right away, and we got a silver arrows as our arrows item.
Oh, that's a shiny start right there.
All right, we got a couple dungeons already. We got one at Casino Corner and the other one at Vanilla 5. And all of our, with the hidden dungeon numbers, all our dungeons will say something question mark, except for level 9.
One of the only things that are going to tell us what a dungeon is one, its size, but more importantly, the Triforce location on the chart.
It also can be based on some of the rooms, item placement. But yeah, the obvious ones are going to be the definitely the size and Triforce pickups.
And how about that spot for our wooden sword today, the Waterfall Cave? Bogey is the first one there to locate it within the first 2 minutes of this seed.
And we're on Magic Friends audio right now. He doesn't play with music, so if you want to, one of our trackers want to swap the audio, give it a little bit of background music would be wonderful.
Nothing wrong with the water sound, but still.
Meanwhile, Magic Friends is doing the HUD clip. And Dr. J, he's in this dungeon. I think this is the one, level 5 location.
Yep, 1Q5, and Potato might make his way there shortly as Monocle Rock is another level, found by Magic Friends.
Yeah, it doesn't look like anybody else has picked up the any bombs yet.
Dr. J's second of our runners to the wooden sword at 3 minutes and 10 seconds.
24 door repair. That's massive.
That's painful for sure. Pedantic Potato now in the level at 1Q5. And Bogey finds a good news about the silvers as our Armos item tonight.
Yep. Dr. J's already picked those up as well. And we got the Forest Cave also being a level.
And we've got a book in there as well. Ooh, that's I want to say that's number 1. That's an eggplant. Number 2, maybe level 3.
Hard to say, having got a heart shuffle on, so that's not a clue there. Bogey taking a retry, it looks like, or brand new file. I mean.
Yep, he refreshed the whole thing and knows where the wood sword is, so that's gonna be a big start.
Getting past these Octoroks. Better than a mess of Lionels, that's for sure. Magic Friends about to get up there, and Dr. J is finding our letter down at the Desert Cave.
And Pedantic Potato right with them, with Magic Friends, both of them with their swords just after the 5-minute mark.
Alright. Pedantic Potato going up to the 1Q2, which on the first quest overall actually is accessible, but just door repairs.
We're going to have our first look at the coast item. It is a heart container.
Yep, one of our many heart containers that have been shuffled, not necessarily the one that normally resides there.
Wonders of Heart Shuffle.
Bogey found one of our any roads, took him to the one of the vanilla spots.
Actually, I believe 2 did. I believe one of them was in the Forest Power Blast spot. Pedantic Potato finding the level in the Forest Cave. We'll find the book. Atlas acquired, but we're key blocked from the rest of it.
And Bogey purchases one of those very expensive candles.
You still need it.
Yeah, I think that was part of his strategy of the complete new file, was to get 2 medium secrets and purchase that candle.
Smart move, if you ask me. Heart container on the floor. On Bogey's side is Magic Friends finds level 9 just west of Vanilla Start.
Well, Dr. J did take a heart from a Take-Any.
First Triforce of the day for Bogey. Let's see what level this was.
And seeing from Potato's side, this level is segmented. Not yet. We're going to go back right in here. Or come back out and check. It's level 2.
Oh, interesting things already in this sea. This is going to be a rather small level. Bogey knows that both of the items here are floor drops. As we see the level on Pedantic Potato's side, that thing is segmented in half. Potato grabbing his Triforce in 2. Oh, and chat informing us that Dr. J has found a large secret, and it's a big one. Big bucks and then some, 146 rupees.
And there'll be 3 of those since this is his first quest overworld.
Oh my goodness, okay.
And there we go. Other drop in level 2. I think. Wait, was that the same one that we saw? No, it was right away. So I think we get double hearts here.
No, Bogey's only found 1 heart. The other items over in the second segment. And there it is,
okay.
Double hearts indeed. You're right.
I was just premature. Yeah, I remember him Bogey picking up that floor heart, but it's like I didn't remember it being the Triforce room. But it was. And we're going back into the Casino Corner dungeon here with Dr. J.
Interesting times ahead, and then here's another question for you. What's our white sword item and where is it?
Magic Friends picking up a candle. Probably ladder tonight.
Going nice and entertaining with us here, and chat beating me to the punch with one of the references I was about to make. This seed is indeed LOZ approved. Noticing the dungeon with the book right inside, and the eggplant dungeon as Magic Friends gets taken down. Oh, that's a bright one on Magic Friends' side. Oof.
A little bit of a color variation based on emulator or hardware types.
Indeed it is. Bogey finding a manhandle and getting taken down there. That eggplant dungeon's got some bite to it. Blue dart nuts, manhandlers. Yikes.
The book is in the blue dungeon. It's probably 4, but we're not quite entirely sure yet.
We'll need the Triforce to make absolutely sure. And Bogey with the bomb pack.
All right, we get to see this dungeon that I believe this was the one at Casino Corner for Potato, and it's a larger one.
I believe it's the one in 1Q5, actually.
Okay.
The one in Casino Corner was green.
That's right. This could easily be it could be a 7.
I think it's a 6, looking at it. I mean, I know the colors do change from level to level, but this really looks like it could be a 6.
And there we go, magical sword in the forest.
And Dr. J with his first Triforce of the day in level 2.
Good money all the way around, except the door repairs.
Hey, they want part of the good money.
Jet 210 and about to lose 24 unless he up an A's there.
6 heart containers for Bogey. He's got white sword item all locked up if he finds it.
Dr. J, he had already passed up on a candle from a Take Any, buys one right now for 76.
Well, Bogey finds big bucks on the southern coast. 146 rupees in his pocket. And heading into that dungeon at 1Q5.
Grands with the Triforce out too. And it looks like our red dark nuts have rolled up.
Looks like that's the last we'll see of level 2 tonight. All four of our featured runners have found a Triforce in there, and with heart container is the only item in there.
And while yes, the color palette shuffle is on, this some of these wonderful colors are definitely not native to the game.
Looks like Bogey wants to banana key this door. Oh, and he pulls it off really late. Porch block. This level may be segmented, and it is, which means it's five or more, because transport stairs don't show up in the first 4 levels.
Actually, I'm gonna go with Fury's been saying that this blue dungeon it is 5, and I think that the one Bogey's in it's actually level 6. I can see the where the maps interlock. You said that. Okay, so you said so he said that the. Okay, he's saying that was right, but the blue being 4, which means that this yellow one's going to be, and the yellow one's going to be 5. but you can see that they're interconnected to each other. So definitely, because that could have been a small 7, but the way it interconnects the map is definitely in the 1 through 6 pool.
And here's a hint for Bogey. It's been a while since I've played Consternation. Are hints actually true in this flag set?
I think they're mixed.
Oh,
yeah, makes sense. Which means that half of them are going to be just swapped out with community hints, and the rest of them are going to be absolutely true.
So the magical boomerang is in 5.
Which we think is this dungeon that Bogey's in right now.
Maybe I should get back to playing that flag set. It's been a while. And Bogey, and lo and behold, that is 5.
Bogey, he wasn't sure about it. Now knows. Okay, Potato's in a dungeon. That's a 3.
That's a 3, and that's a deer.
I could be wrong. It's a 1, but I'm feeling 3. And yes, actually, we level 5 is at 1Q5. Just putting that together. Chat, thanks.
Oh goodness. Yeah, wow. Is it randomized? Hard shuffle everything, and all of a sudden, here you go. Have the proper dungeon in its proper spot. What is this?
But it's got a magical boomerang.
I think the best way to describe who we can blame for rolling this seed is in Pedantic Potato's file names. I love the little discussion in chat about who's to blame for rolling the seed, despite both of us knowing who did.
Meanwhile, Panic Potato has found the recorder.
It'll be interesting to see where that ended up in, as far as the dungeon number goes, but that's a big find for Potato.
It's going to the ones you've already beaten, and it's first quest overworld. So the value is not as great until we find some dig doggers.
Ooh, that Triforce is buried right around the top left. Now we know how Boki feels about that bait block. heart containers for magic friends as he finds that take any in the southern coast.
Yeah, the rules for shapes is that every dungeon cannot be smaller than the next number in sequence. Or if I said that right, they each gotta be bigger than the one below it in number order.
Yep. And
But
Bogey, go ahead,
Yep.
Kairos.
Oh, just finishing out saying 7, 8, 9 are their own pool, of course.
Indeed, Bogey taking Triforce lead in their featured runners. Pick up in 5.
Yes, it can be equal. Magic friends buying a key.
Can't really argue with this play. And the Triforce room for this level is a bunch of Vyres. Not exactly the greatest guards for a Triforce, but well,
I missed it.
Then you've got the Beamos statues in the corner that are going to make any room significantly harder. And yes, I'm not afraid to admit it. Yes, commentator's curse, full effect. Been there.
So this level of potato has the recorder and the bow. Was the bow and the staircase?
I actually completely missed the pickup of the bow. Oh, the recorder wasn't a staircase. That much I know. So that one.
Oh, was it the? Oh, the okay. Yeah, I forgot the.
So this little level is going to be pretty important. Bogey's about to find out. Bogey with the recorder at 25 minutes in.
Magic friends having some fun with the manhandler. And finishes it off. And dodges the red lead molas in this room. It pushes and red candle.
Interesting pickup. Another key for Bogey. That's 4 so far. Oh, shoot on Bogey's side. That's a nickel.
And with that clip, Magic Friends is able to get rid of those blue Lenmolas in that river room. Lenmolas everywhere in this dungeon. And there's the Triforce.
Magic Friends doesn't want it yet, but does pick up a key because he looked in the next room. There's the pickup. We'll see where that one is on the chart as Bogey picks up his bow.
I was expecting this to be 4. And it is.
So that means red candle wasn't 4. Well, we're about to find the answer as where was that bow on recorder? Bogey picks up the Triforce. Answer is level 3.
Yep, our suspicion was correct.
So we've seen 3, 4, 5. The dungeon Dr. J's in, we suspect it to be 6, and we've seen 9 as well.
Bogey does have the bow. Yes, you get that remarked.
Oh, that Bogey gets absolutely. Oh, that's just bad manners by that manhandle at that point. My goodness. That manhandler was hungry for Bogey's wallet. Oh, goodness. And then the next thing you know, left land mola, back to start. This level 4. Painful.
Thank Potato getting that prescription for the potions. Magic Friend's also finding that recorder.
He'll be happy once he finds the second item. I guess actually this dungeon was level 5. I remember that hint quite easily, and Bogey will find his red candle here in 4.
There's still a lot of dungeons to find, but we haven't really explored much of the west side of the map at all.
That's correct. The Grave area, the Dead Mountain, and the Dead Woods are still quite bare so far.
Bogey manages to barely escape that blue Len Mola room, and here some more left Molas, but they're just red.
And gets Y-forced into Triforce in level 4. And as far as the recorder track goes, chat's right on point. That is indeed Nimbus Land. Magic Friends with the bow and the Triforce in level 3. That's his third pickup of the day. Pedantic Potato with that heart container pickup will take the lead in the Battle of Hearts.
And our white sword item is a heart container.
Oh. Interesting things abound. Bogey fighting level 9.
Level 9 just left the start. Vanilla start, that is. Magic Friends all the way over at the Armos and by the grave, and seeing some hints available, but lacking some funds.
Dr. J was right in that area as well. Saw the same thing. What, Q1 stealing more of Bogey's rupees, and Magic Friends picks up a medium secret over in Death Mountain.
Bogey with that take any north of 1 has gotten up to 8 hearts, matching Pedantic Potato.
Forgotten spot can probably stay forgotten for today.
As with the southwest corner.
Magic Friends, meanwhile, picking up the white sword heart container. That's always a bad feeling.
Magic Friends only getting 25 out of the 146 secret, and Pedantic Potato is in one of our back-end levels here in the Deadwoods.
That's an 8-pack, and that is a chunky level. That's got to be 8, right?
I feel like it is, but that to do a room count just to make sure.
Oh, big purchase here for Magic Friends. That's a blue ring purchase.
It's like, you wasted a bunch of that money on that large secret. Well, when max, let's go buy a blue ring.
Not a bad call, that's for sure.
We get Magic Friends with the red candle and blue ring again. That would be great. Thank you to our trackers.
Oh, goodness. Magic Friends gets sniped from right field by a Lionel just as he was about to get to 1Q1.
Which is just a door repair today, but always a bad feeling, especially after you've upgraded your defense to that blue ring.
Too true. Team left paying off for a bogey, plus 26.
So we found our white sword cave, but where's our white sword tonight? Is it hiding in level 9? Or is it accessible someplace else?
Dr. J just narrowly avoiding a door repair of his own.
Alright, our one recorder spot in this first quest overworld. Just a shop.
Nothing any of our runners is going to want. Bandic Potato back it up to 8 hearts. Bogey might be having a few words with the seed after seeing that massive level.
33 rooms looks like on this level that Bogey's in right now.
That's unfriendly at best. Honestly, chat having its turn at naming that ink blot. I'm kind of reminded of those enemies in Kirby with the
wand on the floor.
The huge spiky hands, or what have you.
But in order to be a bigger level than this, if this was 7, Bogey's in right now, 8 would have to be in that spot that's right above in the upper right hand side, and it'd have to be just solid columns on the last last 2 columns, which makes it not quite as likely.
Bogey's found 2 items already: wand on the floor and wooden boomerang as a staircase item. That Triforce is waiting for him just a couple of rooms away.
Yeah, this is definitely an 8. Bogey's in. But a red ring, regardless of where it is, will never be refused unless you're like in seed.
And that is going to confirm it, as our tractors are already hard at work. Wooden boomerang, wand, and red ring all in the same level. That is level 8, and Bogey's got the Triforce for 5 on the day.
And Pedantic Putty makes the second ring purchase today.
Can't argue with Banana Potato there. This seed has shown some teeth, and you want some protection. Unfortunately, he's headed back in the vicinity of level 8. And you know what they say: you need to bite a blue ring to spawn the red one sometimes.
Yeah, purchases bring upgrades is definitely the most true with the candles, as oftentimes the red candle is blocked by the blue candle. And Bogey has found level 1 at the potion shop near the grave.
That has to be level 1. I mean, segmented or no, that is small enough to be level 1. I mean, the next lowest it could be is 7 or 6 rather, and
it can't be 6. I mean, it's just you're just getting silly to try to say it's anything other than 1 right now.
exactly. I mean, if this is level 6,
It can't be. 6 has to be bigger than 5.
correct. And Potato probably having a few words with the seed as Magic Friends finds their Triforce. Yep, there it is. Wants to temper that red ring a little bit before he picks it up.
It absorbs power.
So we've got our first item here, level 1, and it is the ladder.
And Potato giving that Triforce out of 8. Did he get any of the goodies besides? Nope, no wand. Not all the goodies.
No, but really, he's got the bow, he's got the silvers, he now has red ring. Oh, looks like he might be thinking his ladder's in here, or something of the sort.
And chat's saying we got a power bracelet in this level 1 as well.
That's 2 items you can't say no to, considering you're still looking for level 7.
And we just got a hint. Gria grumbles by the Lost Hills. That's power bracelet blocked?
Or is it, wait, the...
They've already... No, wait, it can't be. It's first quest overworld. Wait. Yeah, power bracelet.
Power bracelet.
Yeah, the any red one.
Yep. And there's the third item. It's just a heart container.
Defeated strength will lead to the magic key. Hey, guess what? I think we got a level 7 magical key.
That sounds about right. And power bracelet blocked at that. I mean, the seed pretty much gave you all the answers. And Potato finding the wooden boomerang. Hasn't picked up the magical 1 in 5. Will pick up the wooden one. So wand pickup and wooden boomerang pickup for Pedantic Potato in 8. And now Bogey with 10 heart containers. That's magical sword eligibility.
We got Bogey checking out Death Mountain. Magic Friends has already confirmed there's not much up here.
Other than the large secret waiting 2 rooms west of here. Eastern Death Mountain, also a spot that we haven't looked yet, I believe.
Do not believe so either. There's Bogey getting a max money. Yep, or just a few short. Yeah, Magic Grid inside did see a bomb upgrade for, I think it was 84 rupees, but did not have any money after that blue ring purchase.
there's that white sword pickup for Bogey. 11 hearts.
That's a 40% chance for a magical sword.
Reckon he goes for it?
If in the area, but don't see him going down there right now. But here we go. This should be level 7. And look at that. Wow.
That's
a map.
yeah.
That's a shape. I mean, you can see it fit in perfectly with level 8. It's just not, ooh.
Yeah, no. And I think I'm going to agree with one of our trackers there on their remarks on this seed.
So since we got 2 vanilla any roads and we did get the gray one checked, level 6 is probably raft locked at this point. I don't think there's any place else that's been missed, unless did we see the Death Armos screen?
We did some time ago, actually.
Yeah, it was just only one I couldn't think off the top of my head. So where's our bundle of sticks? Okay, again, that ladder, and looks like Bogey's showing us a kind of a required dig dogger. Nope, there's a bomb hole.
I mean, Potato may be low on Triforce count, but if there's one runner right now that's an absolute Triforce and go mode, it is him. Triforce and 1 for Potato, 3 on the day.
And Bogey did pick up the magical key out of this level 7.
That's a big one. Dr. J finding the red ring in 8. Triforce or Bogey? We believe this one to be 7, and it should be.
Oh, it's 7. And the question is, did he pick up the Triforce on level 1? We're not exactly sure on that. But refilling some bombs. Dr. J finding the boomerang here. Alright, so Bogey just looking for 6, which means, well, he's gonna clean up any remaining spots he missed on the overworld before having to dungeon dive for the raft.
moment there, I was wondering if Bogey was trying to empty his wallet fast enough so it wouldn't overflow with that large secret. Our first view into Eastern Debt Mountain today is going to give us a bomb shot early on.
And the level 6 at level 9 vanilla.
And
It's a square chonky boy.
yeah, I was just about to say it's a brick.
So, no rap today.
A transported 6 Bogey, uninterested by that.
The rest of our runners are definitely feeling the key crunch right now.
3 keys across all 3 runners. You weren't kidding, Kairos. Yikes.
Magic Friends has spent, he got an extra key from a shop. Which is why he's up with that extra one over the potato.
However, Banana Potato will find level 6 shortly. Level 6 being awfully key friendly though. Pedantic Potato just found his way in. No.
Bogey gets up the bombs. He doesn't must be thinking about a magical sword.
That or he might be trying to make Chester happy.
But since Bogey's has purchased a bomb upgrade, it's not as detrimental. Yep, more keys. Alright, Dr. J bombing into level 1. Magic Friends finding the last of our runners to find a red ring.
Not going to be complaining about it though.
He got good use out of that blue ring too.
Oh, did he ever? All 4 of our runners right now in dungeon. Oh, there's a interesting compass there for a bogey. Looks like it's on the eastern end of that brick.
And we'll be heading in that room momentarily. Dr. J getting that power bracelet. We'll give him access to level 7 right next to our starting location tonight as Bogey finishes out the Triforce and is eligible to go into level 9.
Dr. J spotting level 7, probably wondering, just like us, what the heck is that thing?
Alright, gonna take the any road here to go down to the power bracelet spot here start, and just a few screens to the west and we'll be in level 9.
Man, handlers tonight are not friendly.
Oh, they're definitely beefy.
Not just beefy, I mean, that one was just swirling around Potato as Bogey's our first runner into level 9 at 59 minutes and 14 seconds.
Instant map if we didn't have an atlas already.
Bogey's simply looking for a roar in the door right now. The roar of Ganon will be heard if you're one room away from any direction. The door in a room just like this one, a single shutter room that will not open when all the enemies are defeated. Unless in the case of Ganon actually being down first. In that case, Zelda's going to be smelling the bacon and is just going to open the door for breakfast.
First staircase that Bogey finds is a heart container. Well, the first that he entered checks.
A few technical difficulties from Dr. J, I believe. Magic Friends continuing to dig through this level 8 and is unfortunately on the wrong side looking for Triforce.
Bye, Spikey. Bye, Spikey. Oh no. Spikey will die. Oh, question in the chat about Ganon. Ganon is most definitely not set to 0 HP.
It is quite a bit more dangerous in this one, and will be taking a significant amount of hits from Bogey as soon as he finds him. I wonder if that Aquamentus room could have been Zelda.
Did he come from that way?
I believe there were Aquamentuses from either side. Or maybe I'm wrong. Oh, I've never said I was entirely right. I was always right, Chad. In fact, I'm more often than not I'm wrong. I don't know half the things some of these runners know about this game.
Match friends picking up Triforce out of level 8. And was there wall monsters in that room?
I don't believe so. We might have found Zelda, and Bogey has.
And there's the white sword for Bogey. That will make traversing this level 9 touch easier.
At the very least, that Ganon fight is going to only require half the swings it needed before. Uh-oh.
That's guard the compass.
But on the other hand, I believe Bogey's narrowed down where that slab of bacon is.
And here's Ganon inside a Chevy room.
Everybody's favorite room to fight Ganon in, as Potato finds the heart container in the staircase of level 7.
See, was it the double river room is a little bit worse?
Oh. Ganon not playing friendly with Bogey sends him right back to start.
But knowledge is power.
And Silver Arrow to open the room, and round 2, Bogey versus Ganon. Bogey needing 7 to 8 hits with the right sword to knock out Ganon. That's 2, no stun lock. That's 3. There we go. 7 and 8. Silver Arrow, the Triforce of Power, the Bacon, and now to route the Zelda that Bogey already knows.
Meanwhile, Magic Friends picking up the ladder at a level 1.
Bogey closing in quickly on Zelda now. He knows the path. Should be just a
Up, and a turn, and a U-turn.
Or perhaps not.
Boo boo. Courtesy of our Makes Sense.
That is indeed a fairly odd one, but there is the door. And get your GGs out, everybody, for your featured winner tonight. It is Bogey, finishing first on the recent one, an official time of 1 hour, 8 minutes, and 46 seconds. That is good for third overall for our defending champion this week. Beating him, number 2 is Chess Jerk with an official time of 1 hour, 7 minutes, and 16 seconds. But beating everybody else, and new champion, it is Mako with an official racetime.gg time of 57 minutes and 57 seconds. Absolutely crushing the field.
Indeed. And then right behind Bogey is Sis Crusher, finishing with a time of 1 hour, 9 minutes flat.
But GG's to all of the runners. This was not an easy seed. And goodness. That was some fine Zelda 1 play tonight.
And Dr. J finishing up Triforce piece at a level 7. Welcome to the booth, our featured winner tonight, Bogey. GG.
Hey, thank you.
So how'd you appreciate your flag change this week?
It was fun. I didn't get trolled by any of the dungeon numbers. I think I don't know. Just looking at Mako's time, I finished 10 minutes behind him, and 1 minute, 1.5 minutes behind Chess Jerk. I could have caught up to Chess Jerk. I just had that unfortunate Ganon death, and just little things throughout the seed. I just felt like combat-wise, it was just very slow, very early on, especially in level 5, with all the red darkness that rolled up. But I don't know what I could have done differently from a routing perspective. I didn't really feel blocked, other than kind of combat-wise. It didn't help that I up-A'd and saved and lost everything like 2 minutes in, but
I was like, wonder what was that? I thought you were just like, I'm gonna retry, make sure I get 2 secrets and get a blue candle right off the bat.
No. So
it worked out that way for you.
yeah. I up-A'd and then was gonna go buy my candle or something, and went to go use my sword, and nothing happened, and then I was just like, where the heck's my sword? So at least everything was very close to start, and it was very easy to recover everything. But yeah, that was a little bit of a thing at the beginning. But book helped. Obviously silvers as the Armos item is always very helpful, and then luckily I had found that the bow and recorder in level 3, and at least in the back of my mind, I had thought, okay, I can just kind of like Triforce and go this, but I never really had to, because a lot of the dungeons were relatively straightforward, especially like level 8 was the most friendly level 8 I've ever seen in my life, which had all 3 items in the Triforce within 10 rooms of each other. So that was great. I would love to see more level 8s like that.
You mean not like all those 2Q8s in the tournament?
Right, exactly. Yep. But yeah, not a bad seed. I'll be curious to see what Mako picks. But hidden dungeon numbers is fun, just to see if you have a good sense of which dungeon you're in, especially in first quest. So yeah, I had fun. Maybe others didn't, but it adds a little bit of entertainment value, I think.
The Easy Atlas definitely made things a little easier to call.
Totally. Yep. Yeah, the only other thing I think was just level 6 was a bit trolly. Just, I just couldn't find it. The compass was right next to the Triforce, and I just unfortunately routed it the wrong way. So that was probably where I spent the most time.
Yeah, we were thinking that level 6 might have been Raft Block, because nobody had gone up to East of the Mountain. That was pretty much the only place to be checked.
Yep. Yeah, I was worried about that. I'm like, well, I did leave one item in 5 and one item in 7, but yeah, luckily raft not required. Power bracelet was though.
Yeah, I almost thought that the recorder was required in that 7 to begin with, but then it bombed.
Yep. So yeah, I mean, I think I had like, at least in terms of unlocking progression, I never was like really too blocked. Just level 5 was kind of difficult early on.
All right, Dr. J finally getting into level 3. Needs those items out of here. Well, doesn't need recorder, but needs the bow for sure.
But thank you guys for calling. I'm gonna turn in and get ready for the week. And yeah, GG's to everybody racing, and we'll see you next time.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us, Bogey. And all right, so Pedantic Potato with the Any key now. He has been rolling and picking up Triforces left and right. He's up to 6 already, and
Magic Friends is only needs level 6, which he's about to find just a few screens to the west.
absolutely, and Triforce for Pedantic Potato. I believe that was the one in 4, and it is.
Yeah, he needs to go to level 5. Dr. J picking up Triforce out of level 3. And Magic Friends gonna end this slightly trollish level 6.
Just slightly trollish. Here is level 5 for Pedantic Potato for his final Triforce of the day.
Remarkable job from our trackers tonight. The Dead Boy Allen and Mr. Cab. Did like I didn't even notice if we actually saw did we see that raft in level 7? Or is it just process elimination?
I believe it might have been process of elimination, yes. And wow, we've got an absolute flurry of finishers just finishing now. Finishing number 5 is Dom J with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 16 minutes, and 1 second. Finishing 8 seconds ahead of 6th place finisher Caffey JD with at 1:16:09. After that, King Doll finished just a short time ago at 1 hour, 16 minutes, and 44 seconds. And about 13 seconds later, it's Jess Andy in 8th position, 1:16:57. GG's to all of those runners.
What indeed a flurry of finishes. Less than a minute and doubled our number of finishers, as Magic Friends has gotten the Triforce out of level 6, finishing it out, ready to go level 9, and Dr. J picking up that recorder. I think I saw he already had a bow, but verify that. Yes, he does have the bow.
So Magic Friends now with a ticket to 9, and Pedantic Potato should be not too far behind. That was the Compass from level 5, and now the hunt for the Triforce begins.
Magic Friends taking a different any road to get over to one near start. And Dr. J going into this level 4.
Meanwhile, Magic Friends, second of our runners into level 9.
Jay finds the candle, says, I don't need that now. Well, we found out in chat, just Andy managed to kill Ganon without the ladder. Ladder not required if you can fight Ganon in a Chevy room.
It's a tricky order, to be sure. There
we
go. Ahead, Kairos.
Yeah, Potato picking up threat force out of level 5, finishing out, ready to go to level 9. But first, going to pick up a potion refill.
Nothing wrong with the safety play. And in goes Pedantic Potato. Level 9 begins.
And as a standing chat, we have a little bit of voting option from Moko, our winner this week, to give us a choice of what kind of flag. Would you like a Force Overworld block, a Mirrored Overworld, or Boomstick? Quite the choice. As this is the champion's choice, we are taking this flag set that we're playing tonight and adding one particular change the winner desires.
Interesting choice, but I might have to put in my own vote on this.
We don't often get to see a mirrored overworld, if that's what I'm thinking, right?
That's as much as I'll say about my vote.
And there we go, Potato in the game room.
Still will need the full 15 hits, having wood sword.
But with 2 potions and 10 hearts, I think it's gonna happen.
It should at this rate. Potato taking the top right of the room and letting Ganon come to him. That red ring's a huge help as well. Should be just 1 or 2 more hits away, and Magic Friends, meanwhile, finding the white sword. There's the silver arrow. Triforce of power obtained for Pedantic Potato. Just on the hunt for Zelda.
Cannot bomb out of any way but the left-hand side. Pedantic Potato making it in here from the actual door. The silvers to beast lie elsewhere. That was the first item that most of our runners got today.
Pedantic Potato trying to shuffle the enemy. So, well, there were 2 options. Either the enemy came to him or it respawned as a completely different enemy. And Potato ain't going to complain about the latter.
There we go. Those dark nuts were guarding our compass. Oh, I know Magic Prince was right up in that area. Probably already saw the door.
Dr. J with the bomb pickup from 5. The bomb upgrade pickup, rather.
And meanwhile, Kennedy J finishing in 9th place overall with a time of 1 hour 28 minutes flat.
GG's. As said before, that was not the easiest seed in the world, as Dr. J finds a boomerang in 5.
And for those of you who are not tired of having more Zelda 1 Randomizer tonight, we have another race tonight. We got, let's see, what is it? We got Fury SK versus Druis. And that's going to be on Speed Gaming Network. Let's see, it looks like on Speed Gaming Prime.
Absolutely. Game 1 of the Snake Division Final.
Who knows? It could be another tie.
We've seen
We've seen one of those and a couple frame counts.
Oh, yes. We've had some very, very close matches. Magic Friends just heard the roar of Ganon.
Let's go this roundabout way. That makes the bomb hole happen, and here's Ganon.
Potato's struggling a little bit to find Zelda, but that route to find her was not easy in the slightest.
And Magic Friends making quick work again and already down. And as the compass has already been in that area, should have a route. Looks like he's investigating new routes, but not working out that way. So he'll have to do the weave-in maze through the staircases. And he could have seen that white sword and saying, I just need to find the girl.
At this point, that white sword, bit late.
All right, Potato has gotten into the area. Oh no, you just missed it there. Dark Jade getting another Dickeny heart. Magic Fans comes out of the staircase that Potato went into, but knows he needs to just go down one more room, and the door opens. And get your GGs out for Magic Friends, finishing second place on the restream, 10th place overall with a time of 1:33:56.
Wasn't an easy seed and a solid finish. GG's, Magic Friends.
Potato has made it back into the northeast corner. Goes down one room. It has to beat the Aquamentus. And sees the door opening up. Get your GGs out for a pedantic potato, finishing with a race time GG of 1:35:11. Good for 11th overall, and welcome to the booth, Magic Friends GG.
Hello, GG.
That was definitely a seed.
I mean, I made it hard on myself. I did a lot of, smashing my head against things that were not necessary, and I also, died way too many times on the overworld.
Yeah, that Lionel snipe going to level 1. Didn't feel good.
I got Lionel sniped on level 1. I got Wizrobe sniped on the way to... Oh, I got almost sniped at Death Armor screen, where I kept stabbing them away from me, and then by the time my sword would swing, it would come around the other side and hit me in the back of the head. I got Wizrobe sniped somewhere else that I can't remember right now. Yeah. Oh, I got Wizrobe sniped twice on the first Burn Bush or Burn Row in 2 different directions.
Yep. And also, welcome to the booth, Pedantic Potato GG.
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 And then, of course, I ran out of bombs in 8 and 9, so that also ate up another 3 to 4 minutes of my time, finding all the ways to get through 9 that didn't involve just bombing north.
Yeah, I know you just purchased that blue ring, and not much longer afterwards, I was like, here's a bomb upgrade!
Yeah, but with all the overworld stuff, I was just getting sniped a lot in the overworld. I just was if I'm gonna get enough money for blue ring, I already have arrow, I already have all the other money-ables, and the money on the overworld is so big, any medium is 2 packs of bombs basically, so if I get to enough for the blue ring, I'm just gonna buy it immediately, and then I'll worry about my money situation later, because I'll find some, as I'm digging up the rest of the levels, I'll find enough money to buy bombs. I've always had trouble farming bombs, and I'm starting to learn how to do 10 counts and stuff like that, but I'm still not very good at it.
So did anyone time how long it was between when I bought the blue ring and found the red ring?
It was it wasn't very, it wasn't very much longer, but Magic Friends, he bought a blue ring, but had it for quite a while.
Yeah, I had it for a good 10-15 minutes.
I had it for a good 30 seconds, something like that. I don't know. I bought it and then walked to level 8. I had this plan. I'm like, okay, gotta get to level 8. There's going to be some good items in there. So I bought the blue ring, walked over to level 8, went one room in, found the red ring.
Yeah, level 8 was probably the go mode spot. Obviously you needed some overworld items, but if you got into 8 early and you got the red ring and the wand, I mean, at that point you can smash your head into whatever you want and you'll get through it.
That might be why Moko finished so fast, because, on the restream, nobody wanted to go to the west side of Hyrule.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, it was just guarded by Wizro beams.
That and just you had a bunch of levels in the general area of your start location, 2 through 5.
Yeah, I mean, there didn't seem to be real, need to travel. There's all this stuff around, and kept me distracted. That's for sure. But yeah, that level 8. I mean, I think once I got the red ring and, like you said, the wand, that just suddenly it was, I can do this. No more blocks. It's just plod through the levels, find the bow, and then we're good.
Meanwhile, Dr. J has just picked up the Coast Heart and is beelining over to the magical sword with 13 hearts in possession.
Yeah, I'm real thankful this seed for the hint that said you needed the power bracelet, because I was not digging out items anymore when I got that hint.
Yeah, I saw that one. Well, that one too also told me that, yeah, I mean, if I hadn't seen that, wow, then I probably would have made some major mistakes.
Yeah, I think Bogey was last location in East Death Mountain before he would have had to dig out the raft, if because that's where we thought 6 might have been.
And ironically, like you already knew 2 of the 4 power bracelet slots, because 2 of them were vanilla any roads.
Yep.
And then
one's right next to 1.
And then you get the one right next to that was level 1, because at that point I stopped checking. Once I got the power bracelet, I stopped checking my Triforces. But there's one right next to there, and it's like, no, it's the one next to your start screen, silly. All right, fine.
Yeah, at that point when I picked it up, I had, obviously, as you said, only 2 spots to check there, but I had 2 levels to find, so I kept searching Death Mountain, found the other level I was missing. I said, well, process of elimination. Okay, up a save. It's going to be right next to start. And I was like, okay, good. It wasn't a lie.
Dr. J is in level 9 and finds a near instant compass.
The compass was in that first duck nut room? Really?
What?
I mean, I knew where the princess... I knew I picked up the compass, but wherever I picked it up, I didn't remember. And I'm like, well, I know where this is. I don't care.
Whereas Potato did not know where... it took a little while to find the princess.
Yeah, the start of this dungeon was really weird, because it was like the first 3 rooms you couldn't go left or right in, and then you had a blocked off room, or a right hand staircase room, and then this dark nut room that looks like it should be a staircase and isn't.
Yeah, you got 2 rooms that go to the left. That it's like you can't bomb up or down on the left column.
Yeah, I threw almost all of my bombs away, checking every wall except for the one I needed to in this 9.
I never zeroed out my bombs, luckily. I mean in 9. I mean earlier I did.
Meanwhile, we got a 12th place Special K with a 137.40. And Dr. J's already pre-highlighted a comment with the "No one speaks of this stream to me again ever." Dr. J's also has been having some video issues.
Yeah, I guess I didn't even think of killing that room of Dark Nuts, because I was like, you know what? I'm sick of fighting Dark Nuts.
Granted, Dr. J has a magical sword right now, so that makes Dark Nuts a lot less painful.
Good point.
Yeah, this scene did not want you to... This scene just wanted you to, poke your wooden sword into all of the armor possible.
Yeah, white sword in 9.
And I'm assuming Mags was 13 and not 12?
Don't know. It wasn't, didn't see Dr. J making any checks. He just went and picked up a Coast Heart he got the ladder really late.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we only saw one Max check, and it was Dr. J at 13.
Oh, just speaking of ladder, we heard from chat. Just Andy finished without the ladder.
Oh,
Really?
Yep, killed getting in the Chevy room and all.
wow.
I mean, the right-hand Chevy kill is the left and right-hand Chevy kills. I mean, they're possible. That's really well done.
You can go from the top. I don't. Is that any better or worse?
I do have a recorded top Ganon kill with green tunic and 8 hearts.
All right, Dr. J in the Ganon fight now. 13 hearts, magical sword, and almost had one piece of a stun lock. There's 3.
All it needs is one more magical sword doing its work.
Yep, and we have Bacon, Dr. J with the compass. I don't think he's been over in that area, so that'll be a fun staircase dive to try to get to there.
Yeah, also super rude of it being like, hey, there's 2 different spots that I could have bombed there, and neither of them could bomb. I'm like, just don't make me go all the way back to the bottom right-hand corner to get the staircase. So I go, you've got to go back.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what it's looking like. I was just at that point like, I'm just going to check corners because that's probably where she's hiding.
It was just not one of the, extreme corners.
Yeah, it wasn't like it was like at the top of this P where you'd never find her unless you exactly walk into the room below her. She was kind of like just south of a staircase.
Oh, that's right, yeah. I guess I didn't finish marking my map at that point.
See, we did isolate the raft to level 5. We had a different idea of that earlier.
Yeah, the item layout in this one was pretty interesting because like your first 4 dungeons that were easily accessible had like all the auxiliary things that are nice, but like nothing that really helped you make more progress.
Yeah, once I got the hint that the white sword item was a heart as well, and I saw the coast was a heart, I'm like, oh, thanks, game.
Yeah, it's like, here's like the silvers, but the bow's going to take you a little while. You get like a recorder, a book that's a map, which is kind of useful, and a red candle, which was kind of useful because of like that specific dungeon had a lot of bubbles and a lot of enemies that would take damage from a candle, but they also had a ton of hit points. You had to like dodge all the shooter rooms while trying to throw the candle where you wanted it. It was like just a little bit less help than I wanted.
I mean, I guess I actually had the silver arrows plus the bow pretty darn early, but I didn't have the money to really be able to just shoot arrows all over the place was my problem. Because I had the bow at like 21 minutes or something, so 23 minutes. Yeah, overall the order in which it gave me the items wasn't too bad. I just needed to do it a lot faster. But man, anyone who went to 8 first, wow, that would have, wow.
All right, I'm going to take off. Thanks, friends, and good luck to Dr. J. He should be done pretty soon here.
Yeah, he's closing it out right now.
All right, have a good night, friends.
Good night.
Thank you for joining us, and GG's again.
All right, I think I'm going to take off as well. Thank you, everyone, for commenting and tracking. I'm sure this was a lot of work to track. And
and
thank you all for watching.
Dr. J kills Dr. Witness and has rescued Princess Zelda after he kills all the fire and shoots arrows and has some choice words with her. And get your GG's out for Dr. J, PhD, finishing in 13th place overall with a time of 149.04. GG.
GG, Dr. J. What a race tonight, though. Goodness, this seed was not easy, and to see it sub-houred by our race winner. Goodness. Well, you keep seeing different things in Zelda 1 Randomizer, and tonight was no different.
All right, so with that, I think it's about time to wrap it up. As said earlier, there is a tournament race going on at the top of the hour. So that'll be on Speed Gaming Prime. Lots more races coming up in the week as the tournament is starting to get into its end stage.
We're still a while out. We're approaching the stage of the final 16 racers. We still have a lot of tournament action left, and there has been quite a bit of action for those of you who have been following the tournament so far.
Yeah, we got 4 races on tomorrow as well, not counting the midnight race, and more are already scheduled all the way out through the 13th. So with that, thanks again to my co-commentary Mooners in Phoenix, Mr. Cab and Alan the Dead Boy on the tracking tonight. Oasis hitting the buttons on the restream, getting us all organized and fired off. And take us out.
Thank you again, Kairos, for commentating with me. Always a pleasure working with you. Mr. Cab and Alan, thank you so much for the tracking. I mean, tracking 4 racers at once, it's never easy. And thank you all so much. Speed Gaming community, thank you again. Oasis, thank you for the restream and just all your support of the tournament, of these weeklies. Thank you all so much. And thank you all to all the viewers, sorry, for watching the race. Again, if not for you guys, we don't have this weekly. So thank you again. And Kairos, that's about it for me. I'll leave the last word to you.
All right. See y'all next week and in the races in between. Till next time. Good night.